Before you start these exercises, make sure your workspace is clear, and please read the disclaimer on the Actif North Wales website. We are going to do a seated Tai Chi session. Tai Chi focuses on deep breathing, mindfulness and slow movement. We're going to do 8 exercises which are good for relaxation. You may want to find a quiet place, but if you can't, just turn away from your computer and we'll start. To begin with, we're going to shuffle forward to the front third of your chair. Just make sure your toes are facing forwards and your feet are just wider than hip distance apart. We're going to loosely hang our hands either side of the body, and as you breathe in, we're going to turn to the left, bringing the hands with you, and then as you breathe out, come to the right. Now remember, we all breathe differently, so don't copy my rhythm. Find your rhythm, breathing in and then breathing out. So again, loose those hands, should be no tension around the shoulders. Good. Bring the hands to the front. I'd like you to imagine your fingers are together, thumb and finger. We're going to breathe in and then blow out and push down the way down. Now remember again, my breathing is different to yours, but it's all about slowing down the breath. Relaxing the shoulders and the hands and the fingers. Good, once more, nice and slow. Good, just relax your hands. We're going to push forwards with a hand as you breathe in, and then pull back as you breathe out. So it's a nice flowing movement. Breathe in one direction and blow out the other. And like before, make sure you breathe at your own rate, because again, my breathing rate is different to yours. But we're just going to get a nice flowing movement, forward and back, no tension in the arms. Good. Try and just focus on the movement and your breathing and try not to think about anything else that's going on around you. Now that's a bit hard in the office, but I'm sure if you really focus, you can just concentrate on your breath. And then we'll relax down. Okay, this time I'm going to row your boat. I'd like you to take one leg slightly forwards. We're going to take a breath in, bring your hands forwards, breathe in, and then blow out on the way down. So it's a breath in, and then blow out on the way down. Again, you got your pace. The breath comes in and up, and then out on the way down. Again, thinking about that flowing movement, try and get it nice and smooth. Try not to stop. And again, you can make this as small or as big as you like. It can be a tiny movement if you want, just like this. Or you can make it really big and reach out and forwards. Again, it depends how fast you want to go in your boat, how big your oar is. This is a nice and small one, and this is that nice and big one. Good, relax, feet together. So I'm going to bring both heels up, and as you bring your heels up, we're going to spread your wings. And then you're going to blow out and heels down. So it's a nice deep breath in on the way up, lift your heels, and then blow out. Again, you don't have to use your hands. You could just stick with your heels, lifting them up, and then blown out on the way down. You could do single arm if you want, to make it a bit easier, your choice, or you can then go back to your both arms. Or again, it can just be heels. Your choice. Just think of your breath. I'll do one more, big one. And relax down. I'm going to bring your hands together this time. Imagine a pitched roof as you breathe in. And then blow out on the way down. Let's really focus on these shoulders. Relax them down. So take a breath in when you're ready. And then blowing out. And relax them down. And again, nice deep breaths in. So no tension around the hands or the fingers. And again, your breathing rate might be different to mine. So just concentrate on your breath. Breathing in. And then breathing out. You do one more. Going to bring your hands together. When you're ready, maybe do a bit of a wiggle, get comfy. As you breathe in, I'm going to bring your fingertips towards your nose. And then as you breathe out, fingertips towards your toes. Again, relaxing your shoulders down. Maybe twiddle your toes in your shoes. So nice deep breath in. And then relax on the way out. Yeah, keep moving those toes. Try and relax your shoulders. I know lots to think about. But just try and relax and slow down. Good. I'd like to imagine you've got a bubble in your hands. As you expand the bubble, you're going to breathe in and then blow out and deflate your bubble. Again, your bubble can be really big if you want to, or it can be really small, just like this. Good, your choice. Really think about filling those lungs with air as you breathe in and then blow out and deflate them. So breathe in, and then blow out when you're ready. So breathing in, and blow out when you're ready. And again, that bubble can be really big or be really small, it's your choice. Good. And place your hands on your knees. If you wish to close your eyes, you could. Shuffle around a little bit and get comfy. I'm trying to concentrate on your breath. So you can close your eyes at this point if you want to. Take a nice deep breath in. And on your outward breath, relax your shoulders down and sit a bit deeper into your chair. You may wish to be sat right back at this point, and we'll just repeat the same thing again. So eyes closed, nice deep breath in, and then relax down, shoulders, elbows, hands onto knees. So I'm just going to wake you up a little bit. You need to stamp your feet and then tap your hands just to get that blood pressure and heart rate back to normal. So just like this, tapping your feet and then tapping your knees. And if you want to do both together, just to get yourself moving, a bit of a rub too over the knees, just to make sure you don't get back up too quick. Good. Well done.